Hey, everybody.
Woo-wee, I like that shot.
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
It's ElleKosGlam.
All right, everybody, check her out. Check her out.
What is that?
Here she is. Not the one that's creeping into the shot there. We might have to come back. But
I see the phrase is about to cover our shot, but
that pretty old girl in the backdrop right there is the Celebrity Edge, ladies and gentlemen, and that will be your first cruise ship out of a U.S. port in 15 months with paying passengers on board ready to have a good time on the high seas. All right, good to see y'all.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, family.
So good to see everybody, and thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you. It's fun watching you guys interact with each other on the little pre-show. If you would, give us that thumbs up. We love that interaction. And if you would, please like, share, subscribe as we continue.
Thank you. Please make sure you call that number right there if you're interested in booking anything, 877-697-4470, or we can be reached at www.mr-traveler.com. You get myself, you get Mr. Traveler, or you get Cruise Talk that's talking to everybody and saying hello down below. That's my brother from another mother. Show him some love.
All right. Brina 338 was the first on board today.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much. We appreciate that. It's hard being first. You know, we got 31,000 people that follow us. We have over 10 million views. And on ElleKosGlam, we have 12,000 subscribers and 5 million views over there. So that's a lot of people watching our channel. We appreciate you, though.
Absolutely.
Everybody commenting on my hair. Let me just get this out the way. This is my cruise hair, honey. This is my cruise style hair. I'm ready to go on a cruise, y'all. I just figured if I do my hair in a cruise style, maybe it'll happen if I snap my fingers and clip my heels.
Not that I'm counting, but it's only been 434 days since we've been on a cruise ship.
It's been that long, really? No. Comment below and let us know how many days has it been for you. How many months has it been since you cruised? Comment below and let us know. To all our new subscribers, welcome. You will love it over here. You will love to come over to our family. Go ahead and subscribe. And it's pretty lit right here. You know, you want to be on Mr. Traveler channel because we are a lit couple. We like to travel and we like to show you how we do it on a budget.
All right, so let's talk about some of the good news that's out and about this week as we continue on with our returning to cruising journey. Here, it has been a long and tumultuous road. But as we started off the program with showing you that beautiful picture of the Celebrity Edge, she is indeed slated to head out from Fort Lauderdale on this Saturday. And I absolutely, even though I'm not on it, I'm excited for everybody that's leaving from a U.S. port and able to get back on a cruise ship, because that just means we are getting back.
That's right. We are so ready to go. We've been keeping up with all the news that's been going on. We haven't been on our channel because we've been working for you. Seems like everybody just want to go ahead and cruise now, so they're booking. And what's happening is the cruise ships are filling up really fast, so we have to hurry up and book everybody because it's not at full capacity. But I'm sure Mr. Traveler gonna tell you all about it.
Yeah. So anyway. Well, some good news. We had the Freedom of the Seas just completed their test cruise yesterday. They came back in. They did a 2-day cruise with roughly 600 passengers on board, which I'm very upset with them because we volunteered for that test cruise.
Oh yeah, they skipped over our name. I figured they probably figured that we've been on 50 cruises, so we didn't need a test cruise, but we would have loved to go.
Yeah, I sure would have loved to get on there, but so that's good news, and it seems like everything went without a hitch, and they were able to get those test sailings done, do what they needed to do to appease the CDC for the time being. It is going to be interesting for these next few weeks as we proceed with the lawsuit and the Florida and the CDC going back to the mediation table. Then we have some lawmakers that have proposed legislation to change the way the Alaska Cruise Line operates so that even if the conditional sailing order goes away, the Alaska cruise season will not be affected by that. So there is some legislation in the works, which we kind of figured when we talked about that. We figured there'd be kind of a workaround more than likely for that. Everybody's end game here is to get these things back to booking. Then we got some, well, let me say this. It's going to be interesting these next couple weeks on how things go, just because of that lawsuit and what the CDC is going to push through in the time frame, and how Florida's going to. It's just going to be interesting, man. It's just going to really be cool. Probably the biggest assumption that we're seeing that the cruise lines are getting around the July 1st law with Florida for the fines for the vaccine cards is going to be the fact that I'm uploading my vaccine card into the system and the server is located in New Hampshire somewhere or wherever that is not Florida, and thus working around the Florida law where we're actually physically presenting our cards when we get on board the ship. So I think that's the latest and greatest kind of assumption of what's going on now. But it will be very interesting. One thing's for sure is all the cruise lines are definitely planning on rolling out. So they definitely have either some inside information or they know what they're going to do to get these things rocking and rolling. So it's going to be a very interesting time.
It's been a long 15, almost 16 months, or I want to say 16 months since we've sailed. Thank you so much for everyone who's commenting below and telling us how long it's been since you sailed. Rose, 535 days. Alyssa, 2 years ago today, we were ending our last cruise. Angie, 143. Susan, 522 days since she's been on a cruise. And Karen, 547 days. And Nurse Shay, 2 years. Oh my God, Auntie Gladys, she can't even count. That far back.
Auntie Gladys, you gotta take your shoes off, and use your toes and stuff. It's going over 10.
We appreciate everybody who's commenting below and letting us know how long it's been since you cruised. Just like Mr. Traveler talked about, there's been a lot of issues that's been going on and still going on. It's not all quote unquote smooth sailing yet, but I'm sure they're working in the right direction to get there. Yeah, there's a lot of politics involved. Yeah, there's a lot of authority and port things. They have to jump through cartwheels and hoops and things like that, but we are following the stories to make sure we can keep up with it and give that information to you.
That's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is getting politicians off of my cruise ship.
Oh, speaking of politicians, that way Mr. Traveler can talk about it a little more. Him and Cruise Talk on their new podcast is called
No Cruise Control.
No Cruise Control. So make sure you stay tuned. We'll let you know when it starts airing and everything. They're still working out the kinks, but they are working on it. I was kind of listening in on some podcast discussions, and it sounds really juicy. The tea is good. So you're going to definitely want to follow them on No Cruise Control on their podcast that's coming up very soon. So stay tuned for that. And if you want to continue this conversation, jump over to Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers on Facebook, where we keep you up with everything on the Book of Face. And that way we can continue the conversations. You'll be the first one to know when we post and where we are in the world. When we go live, you'll be the first one. It's called Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers. And just answer 3 questions, and that way you know we're not a robot. Subscribe.
And so then you'll find the podcast on all the major.
That name is dope. Tanya said that.
That was the hardest part, actually.
It
was picking a name. That was a lot of back and forth, but you'll find us on all your favorite podcast streaming services, and I'm endeavoring to have that up tomorrow. So this is a new venture and new technology that we're working on.
I'm so proud of them too. I'm just excited.
We are working through
Let's support the guys on there. Make sure you support them on No Cruise Control on the podcast.
Thank you.
Oh, Vicky Rain.
Eddie Panero, thank you for that super chat, my friend.
I catch all those dollars. I need to catch all those dollars. I need all of them.
Thank you so much, Eddie. We appreciate that love there.
Thank you, Eddie.
So much. Yeah, so let's talk about some really, really good news.
Ooh, let's spill the tea.
So Christine Duffy came out today and had an announcement from Carnival, if you have not heard. So this is going to be really great information. So Carnival Corporation had in the works a plan to build another LNG. I'm laughing because I see the port cam for the Celebrity Edge, and there's a bird is attacking the camera. I wish I would have had it on for you. So they were building a similar, it's actually a sister ship of the Carnival Mardi Gras and the Carnival Celebration that's coming out, but it was going to be for the IATA. Am I saying right? IATA.
Mm-hmm.
I always get that wrong. For the IATA cruise lines, which is primarily over in Europe. Well, they made an announcement today that Carnival is going to snatch that bad boy from them.
Oh, wow.
And actually make it the third named Excel class ship for Carnival.
What?
Coming out in 2023, yet to be named.
What? They decided to snatch it from IATA
They
and
snatched
named it a Carnival ship? Go ahead, Carnival, with your bad self.
Yep, so it'll be 3 Excel class ships.
Okay.
Of course, we know that we have Mardi Gras now. We have the Carnival Celebration coming out next fall, which, if you ain't on board,
you got to get on board.
Get on board. We're on that inaugural sailing November 21st.
We have to celebrate a lot on that ship, so make sure you are on it.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun there. And
Call us.
Then this ship will come out, this new ship will come out in 2023, and like I said, it has yet to be named. They also are confiscating, for lack of a better word, the Costa Magica as well.
I like it.
The Costa Magica is very similar in size to the Carnival Sunshine, Destiny, the old Destiny class ships.
And you know, we used to love those. The Breeze, the Sunshine, all of those. I love that particular line of ship.
Yeah, the Destiny class is really great. I enjoyed the ship when it was the Destiny. We did that one, I believe, out of San Juan. I had a great time. Went to Barbados and St. Lucia and all the good stuff. And then when they made it the Sunshine, that was our very first Mr. Traveler group cruise, and boy, did we have a lot of fun.
We had so much fun on our first group cruise. Some of our family is comment below that went on our first group cruise with us. If I start naming names, I'll forget some people. So I want to appreciate everybody who did the first group cruise with us. Now we do so many, I can't even count them. And we have a lot of people that's going. I screen the people before we go. Make sure, everybody is legit. Everybody is okay to sail. We don't want no crazies on there. But I appreciate everybody participating in our group cruises, and I know you're looking forward to the next one.
Yep. And then if you're in the market, April the 2nd on the Allure with us, 8 days Eastern Caribbean. Come give us a call. We're gonna have a blast. 8 days, St. Thomas, St. Martin, and where else we going? We're going to Dominican. Was it Dominican?
I think we're going to the Dominican. I think so.
I just know I'm going to
St. Martin, St. Kitts.
Oh, St. Kitts.
Yep.
Is that it? St. Thomas, St. Martin, St. Kitts. It's going to be a great time. It's a beautiful ship and a great itinerary. I love St. Thomas. I love St. Martin. That's some of my favorite places to be.
I would like to say aloha, mahalo to Kira, who joined us. She all the way in Hawaii. I had to give her a shout out.
And I see somebody's mentioning it here, probably part of our next subject that we were going to kind of mention a little bit, which is the CDC has come out with this color coding system for the cruise ships.
That's CC Fashion. Oh, I talked to her earlier.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
How you doing?
It's important to note at this point in time that this is really a guideline for the crew that are coming on board. So they have the different criteria based on has there been any outbreaks, the people on board that are coming on board when they picked up, are they vaccinated? There's just some different things. And so they color code the ships. Here's the chart that the CDC has put out as kind of a flow chart to help them determine what color the ship is going to be. And so, and this is not for passengers. This is for crew and crew that are coming on board. So, for example, we know that the Odyssey of the Seas just had that breakout with, well, I won't say a breakout, that's a terrible word. They had eight crew members on board that got picked up that ended up testing positive before they finished all their vaccines. So that ship is red. Yep. Kind of gives you an idea of what's going on there. So this is not really nothing to do with passengers at this point, but could it translate into passengers and how that's done? Who knows? Mm-hmm. Who knows what the CDC is going to try to do before they get to this July 18th deadline with Florida. Again, it's one of those. It's going to be interesting few weeks here to see what's going on, but and then so like the ICC had that breakout, which was last week, and they canceled all the July cruises. So
yep, bad news, but we'll make a comeback. I want to say hello to Sweaty Splash. That's my little cousin who was here this time last year. His name is Jeremiah. How you doing, Jeremiah? Thank you so much. You be first on here.
What's up, Jay?
Hey, Jay. Tell your family we said we love them, and we'll see you soon. I just wanted to say hi to him. And Kira said aloha to Jeremiah. Yay!
And so we had to make alternate plans.
We did. We had to make alternate plans, but we are hanging in there just like you are. We are trying to make sure we stay in good spirits because we know that we have to get on our platform to make sure we encourage you to travel. And when we do that, we have to really take the time to be grateful for where we are right now. It's been a long 15 months, but it's almost time for us to travel again. We want to just take some time out and say thank you to each and every one of you who has supported our channel so far. And then we also have to think about the crew and the people who actually make this as a living. I know they're glad that we are almost back to selling because they haven't had any income in 15 months. I know some people have been on unemployment, but at least they can get back to work and get back to their livelihoods. The whole year has been stressful, but I'm glad that we are actually pulling out of it now.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
So that's really about what we had today. I can't wait to start bringing you guys actual vlogs and reviews from the cruise ship. We'll be on there very soon, and then I just can't wait.
I can't either. I'm so excited. I hope that everybody who's commenting below have something booked or getting ready to go out of town to travel. It's been a long year. I think it's time for us to go out there and adventure. We've had our vaccines. Whether you had the vaccine or not, you still had to be careful with your sanitizer, social distancing and things like that. I think it's time for us to get out and start enjoying the world again. It's been a long year. So hopefully you enjoyed these updates that we had. I think you talked about Freedom of the Seas selling yesterday, right?
Yep,
with the test cruises.
Yep, they came back in. So
I was so jealous. I wish we could have been on that bad boy, but I know that it was limited to 600 passengers, which is fine, but it went out and came back, so that's good news.
Yeah, absolutely. One step closer. I mean, you guys remember we used to be on here like one day closer, and we're like, when is that one day going to be? Right. We're finally to that point. I am so very happy that.
Can we look at the edge one more time?
Yeah, of course we can.
Okay.
And
let's take a look at the edge. Somebody asked in the comments.
And this beautiful girl. Did you saw the bird go by?
I saw the bird try to peck the
bird is attacking the camera. Yeah, so this.
Yeah, it's kind of cloudy today, and it's been raining for 2 weeks here, every day between 12 and 3, and it's trying to get into hurricane season. But
it's trying to start early.
It's starting to get stormy here, but it's very hot here. So we're in hurricane season now.
I almost rebooked us I almost booked us on this one for July, but we have so much credit with Royal Caribbean that we had to use, and I want my double points.
So what he means, if you haven't watched our last video, we updated you and let you know that if you book anything on Royal Caribbean, you will be receiving double points, and that goes for any cabin that you book on Royal Caribbean. Is there a date?
Yeah, for right now you have to book it by June the 30th is the last date. At this point, I don't know if they'll extend that out or not, but you have to book by June 30th, and it's for ships sailing through, I want to say next September. You earn double points for most cabins, and then anything junior suite and above, you earn quadruple points.
That's a lot of points. So if you're trying to get to Diamond like we are, or Diamond Plus, I think that's what we're trying to get. Diamond Plus. We've been on 50.
We'll be Diamond with this particular cruise here, and then so I'm going to try to get as close to Diamond Plus as I possibly can while they're giving out double points.
Yes.
So absolutely. So and then I know I saw John Henderson asked about opinion about Mardi Gras itineraries, and I saw people asking about that. Mm-hmm. Why aren't they going, further out, doing Southern Caribbean and all that? You got to remember, their cruise lines have not been cruising in 15 months. They are going to trim the fat a little bit first. Mm-hmm. So, I think eventually they will be doing different itineraries and things like that. But there's a reason why they usually do journey cruises and stuff like that with Carnival, with smaller ships and things like that. So they're less overhead.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more economical for them to do that. We want to go ahead and plan some bucket list trips ourselves. The pandemic has pushed us into a fearless position where if we are going to travel, we're going to do everything that we wanted to do before this pandemic happened, because now it's almost like we got a second chance. Everybody who's comment below, you made it. We made it. We're here. Mm-hmm. So make sure you plan that bucket list trip. Don't let fear keep you back. Even if you don't plan it with us, plan it with somebody, and go out there and see the world. It's so great to experience other cultures.
Plan it with us.
Plan it with us. Just think about that, and make sure you subscribe. It's so awesome to experience other cultures, to see how other people eat, how other people that don't look like us look, and to get out there and experience the world. I have to give a shout out to Valerie Toussaint, who lives in Belgium. I don't know if she's on or not. I haven't seen her comment, but if she was on, she would be on. She takes her kids around the world. Mm-hmm. She traveled with all of her kids, and I love that about her. If we had kids, we'll be traveling with them too.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Thank you to Bill Craig for that super chat, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate.
Thank you so much.
You know what? Hold on, wait.
Oh,
my.
You have to do it.
There we go.
There we go. Bill, that's for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you, Bill.
Yep, absolutely. So, and also, guys, I endeavor to have the shirts available for you guys by Sunday.
These shirts?
I'm working on them. Mm-hmm. I'm making the logo just a tad bit bigger.
I like it.
On there.
Comment below and let you know, do you think we should change anything about our shirts? Do you like our shirts?
Yeah.
And on the back it says, Life sure have fun. I don't think I can turn around. Can you?
Let's see if I can turn around. You see, man?
Yeah, there they are. There you go. Yep. Life sure have fun. There it is.
Yep. So that and a couple other things we'll have together.
Thank you so much. So we all set. Thank you so much. We have a lot coming up. We have a lot to do. We have to have a lot of traveling to do. We have some cruises coming up, but we want to lock them in before we tell you exactly what we want to do. But if you want to go on a group cruise with us, that's already set up. You can give us a call right at the number right here and join us for a group cruise. And make sure you call, because we are locking that up too as well. We appreciate each and every one of you, and make sure you subscribe.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Well, I want to thank you for watching today. We'll be back later on this week, or as things pop off. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting watching these things transpire. But one thing's for sure, we are getting back on a cruise ship, and we are ready to set sail, get out on the high seas. There's nothing like being out on the ocean.
That's right. I love the ocean. It's calming. It's peaceful. And if you want to get your family together, this is a perfect trip for you to do it. You don't have to worry about driving. You don't have to worry about what everybody's going to eat. You don't have to worry about getting everybody together. Everybody's just on that ship for that week, living their best life. And that's what you want to do. So make sure you get ready and give us a call.
I see KK Gilby said she still has her shirts.
Oh, good. CC Fashion, it was so nice talking to you today. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.
Life's short.
Have fun.
See the world.
Get on out there and see it.
Bye, everyone.
On this girl. Look, there's the plane for you. It's the plane coming in. Get on the boat.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.